Yeah, I give a lot of credit to Stony Brook. I thought they played and executed their game plan extremely well. When we played there last year, I thought we did a great job really establishing early the kind of game it was going to be. We were physical and we moved the basketball last year. We won the battle on the glass, and they really flipped all of that when we met this year. Obviously, they had the significant advantage on the glass. And they really dictated the tempo of the game, with physicality, and they did a nice job. They had the 8-point lead at halftime, and I didn't think we had played particularly well, and we were only down 8, but we just could not string together consecutive stops the way we needed to, or finish possessions off with rebounds, so that we could get out in transition.
Questions for Sam?
You were really vocal on the defensive end on this one about getting stops. What needed to be changed on that end?
I think we should have rebounded better. I think especially the guys I wasn't in the correct positions for rebounds, and that's my fault. And I think we lost the rebound battle, and that was a big part of it.
So this team, they had the bigger team, they had 2 7-feet players. You guys have none. How did obviously the rebounds didn't work out in your favor, but how did you still work to game plan that?
I think we just we just didn't get it done tonight. I think on the rebounding aspect. I think, and that's partially on me, like I said before, and that's all I'm saying.
Okay, Miles, any more questions?
You guys found yourself playing behind early on in this one. What could be addressed right there?
Yeah, I think our offense was not great tonight, especially after the way we played offensively against A&T and the way we played offensively the last couple of days in practice. I was pretty encouraged about the way the ball was moving, the way we were sharing it. We had turnover early, kind of in our first possession, just sloppy, not tough with the basketball, and that set a tone for us, and that's usually a problem. If we turn it over early and we're not being tough with the basketball, not working to get open, and again, that's what I'm talking about, where Stony Brook kind of dictated the physicality of the game.
On a more positive, Zach Irvin hit his 200th career 3 tonight.
Yep.
What does that mean for him?
No, it's tremendous for Zach. I wish we could have really celebrated it, the way that we should have. It's a huge accomplishment. Everything that Zach has meant to this program and his ability to play through, you guys actually knew all the stuff that he was playing through to get himself on the floor. He's just a warrior. He's a tough kid. Never complains, and he shows up every day and works. And I couldn't be more proud of him because that's a huge accomplishment to make 200 threes. And we'll celebrate that at the appropriate time because he's been a special player for this program.
Miles, go ahead.
So Max McKinnon only played 20 minutes in this game and only 7 in the second half. Was there something going on, or was that just a game plan decision?
No, just didn't play that well. We had guys that weren't playing well. We had a lot of guys that weren't playing well. We were trying to find a combination of guys that would play better.
Stony Brook was able to get off 31 threes. Just tons of open looks.
Yeah.
What happened on the defense?
Yeah, no, we had a lot of breakdowns defensively. Now, some of it, they've got some shooters with range. They've got a lot of guys that can shoot the basketball. Noel didn't play last year against us, can really shoot it. Stevenson Moore was working the high post more so. Aaron Clark. They've got 6 of their top 9 guys are grad students. So they're an old, veteran, experienced team. So they just didn't panic. They moved the ball, kind of worked it until they could get the shot they wanted. Smart guards that just took their time to find the right opportunity. And we didn't play with enough activity to disrupt what they wanted to do. And that was what was disappointing to me.
Yeah, that kind of led into my next question. Very young team, of course, here. How do you think that Stony Brook's veteran experience do you think that they kind of had an upper hand with all the grads and experience that they have?
Yeah, you can never use it as an excuse. So the reality is reality, right? They got a bunch of grad guys or older guys that are redshirted, transferred, whatever, and they played like an older veteran team. They've been close in a lot of games. They've lost a couple games at the buzzer. I think they're better than their 6-5 in CAA record. But I think they got a really good team of experienced guys and kind of the right combination of height to go along with their experience.
TK had a double-double, 15 and 10.
Mm-hmm.
What was working for him?
Yeah, no, I thought TK was really great. Getting in the paint, kind of building off of what he was able to do, what we were able to do against A&T. Just getting in the paint. We thought if we moved the ball side to side, we could get downhill, and then it was just about making the right decisions. But he really did a lot of good things for us. Was really encouraged by that. It's kind of a couple really good games for him in a row. So we just need to get more guys kind of connected playing that way. Obviously, Sam was really productive and efficient in terms of his scoring, but the fouls kind of got him a little bit sideways. He sat for a long time, and it hurt us not having his presence on the floor.
So, Isaac Harrell started for the third straight game after not previously starting at all in the season. Do you think, do you like what he's been doing as a starter, and will it be a plan for the future?
Yeah, Isaac's been doing a great job. He led us, we had 5 defensive rebounds today. He plays a great activity, gets deflections. He just gets steals. He just finds a way to impact the game. The thing that's improved for him as the season's gone on is, just the amount of time he's put in getting shots up and continuing to make himself a better and better shooter and a more reliable shooter. So I think we all now feel very comfortable and very confident when he gets a clean look that he can knock it down from 3. So he's playing with confidence. He's got tremendous activity defensively, and he's just someone that gives us a nice balance in terms of a guy that knows how to move it, knows how to play, a really smart basketball player.
Have one last question.
What's the mentality in the game plan headed into the Towson game?
Yeah, I think, again, you look at Towson, and I say this over and over, like you have to rebound the basketball in this league. And it's a physical league. We got beat up on the glass last year. If you look at that game, you just look at the box score, you very quickly see we beat them on the glass and we had 15 offensive rebounds last year. This year they flipped it. They beat us on the glass and they beat us up on offensive rebounds. So Towson's one of the best offensive rebounding teams in the country. So we really got to figure that out. We've got to get connected defensively. We've got to explode and go get the basketball, kind of rebound some of our areas. And whether it's Towson, Delaware, Stony Brook, it doesn't matter who we play. Like, you've got to rebound in this league. This is a terrific rebounding league, and we got to get better there.
Thank you, Coach.
All right, thank you, guys.